What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Nerd Corner. It is your favorite otaku, your boy Lotus right here, and I thought I would show you all of my manga pickups for the month of October in a series of videos that I'll be doing called Sustain the Industry. Now what this is a segment that was started by a YouTuber, NZ Anime Manga, where every month he makes a video showcasing all of the anime and manga that he has purchased that month to help support the industry. So basically what it is you go out and you buy DVDs and Blu-rays of your favorite anime or manga volumes from your favorite manga, and you support the creators, the producers, the mangaka, and all that, and you help keep the anime and manga industry alive with all the enjoyment and pleasure and fun and nostalgia that these creators have brought into our lives. I definitely know that they've been a huge part of my life. The very least we can do is pay for the content. So yeah, this haul for the month of October for me is not as huge or grand as him or other YouTubers do, where sometimes they have 30, 40, 50, or even more volumes of manga, plus DVDs and Blu-rays and other things of that nature. But this is just my first video, and I'm just now starting my manga collection, so I'll definitely have bigger hauls and more volumes to showcase for later videos. But this is what we have today, so let's just get right into it. So first off, we have Volume 1 of Deadman Wonderland. I absolutely love the anime. I thought it was sick as fuck. I never had intentions of buying the manga, but then at the time I actually wasn't collecting manga. But the anime had a weird anime-only ending that didn't really make sense or have anything to do with the story. Plus the anime only covered like the first 5 volumes of the manga. And one day while I was at the bookstore, I saw this sitting on the shelf. Thought the cover art was sick, so I opened it up and I was just really impressed with what I saw. I love the art. It's absolutely amazing. You get these high quality color pages at the beginning of every volume. And it's just a very great series, very well written, very well drawn, and I highly recommend it. It follows the story of Gante Igarashi, this boy right here on the right. He's been arrested falsely for murdering his entire class, and he's been sent to this prison known as Deadman Wonderland, which is kind of like a fairground for prisoners, but they're forced to participate in like these weird games and things that often bring their demise. And this girl here to the left is his best friend Shiro, whom he doesn't really remember at the beginning of the series, but his memories start to come back as the series go on. Really great series, highly recommend it. It's borderline seinen even though it's a shonen, but yeah, check it out if you haven't already. And we have volume 2, and as you can see, these covers, they alternate between white and black every other volume. But yeah, here's volume 2. Volume 3. Volume 4. Volume 5, Volume 6, Volume 7, Volume 8, gross and analytic and badass as always, Volume 9, Mockingbird, my personal favorite character, sadistic as hell, crazy as hell. Some weird shit goes down with him later on in the series. Volume 10, and Volume 11. Only up to Volume 11 has been released in English thus far. I believe Volume 12, which has my favorite cover out of all 13 volumes, I believe that releases in December, so I'll definitely be picking that up. And Volume 13 will probably release in February, maybe January if we're lucky. And next up, a series that means a lot to me, Dragon Ball, Volumes 2 and 3, since I already have Volume 1. I feel like not enough people have checked out Dragon Ball and read the manga or even watched the anime. Listen to me now. If you've watched Dragon Ball Z or read the manga and you loved it, go and check out Dragon Ball. This is where everything started. This is where it all began. It's a fantastic series. This is what came out before Dragon Ball Z, written by Akira Toriyama. A very funny, very interesting, very action-packed series. The feats and the powers and the strength, it's not on the same scale as Dragon Ball Z. It's more realistic. They focus more on actual martial arts and things like that, but it's a wonderful series. If you haven't checked it out, please go and do it. Next up, we have a fairly new series that's been blowing up in Japan lately, and it's finally gotten an English release here, and that is My Hero Academia. It follows the story of this boy right here, Izuku Midoriya, I believe is his name, but everyone calls him Deku. Which basically means like worthless, because he's pretty worthless in everyone's eyes. Basically in this series, 80% of the population has been born with what are called quirks, which are essentially superpowers. 20% of the population, unfortunately, don't get quirks, and they're called quirkless. Much to his disappointment, even though he has dreams and goals of being the greatest hero of all time, he was born without a quirk, making him quirkless. However, the greatest hero and his idol, All Might, meets him one day. They have a chance encounter, and their interaction sparks a few things, and from there the story takes off, and he begins chasing his dream of becoming the greatest hero by entering the best hero school. And it's very, very interesting series. The only thing that threw me off about this series is the art style, because it's kind of weird for a manga. I mean, it's not that it's bad at all. It's great art, but it reminds me a lot of more like a comic book, which I guess is on purpose because this is similar to American comics in the fact that it's about superheroes. But you get used to it. Very interesting series. Yeah. Next up, we have another fairly new series that just recently started, and that is Twin Star Exorcist. Fucking amazing cover art. That is what made me buy the first volume. I thought the cover was badass. I'm starting to fall in love with the series, honestly. It reminds me a lot of Blue Exorcist, but I personally think this is better. It's more interesting thus far. I'm definitely more engaged in this than I was with Blue Exorcist, which I did eventually end up dropping. But it follows the story of this boy Rokuro. He used to be a prodigy exorcist. Let's just say some things went down, some crazy shit happened, and he quit being an exorcist. He goes on to try to be a soccer player, a pop star, and all this other stuff that doesn't really work out for him. But things change when this girl right here on the right, Benoy, I believe is her name, or I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it, but I want to say it's Benoy. She falls from the sky, lands on top of him. She turns out to be an exorcist, and these two are the Twin Star Exorcists. What that means is they're destined to meet up, have a child, and that child will become the prodigy savior exorcist of like the world. It'll get rid of all the demons, which are referred to as kegare or kagare. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it, but essentially just demons. Their child is meant to exorcise like all of the remaining demons and save the world basically. But it's interesting because these two don't really get along at all. It's a very funny series. A lot of people said that the art was jarring and it threw them off. Me personally, I think the art in this series is amazing. I mean, I definitely like all the covers for the volumes, and I think it's a very nice series. But yeah, to each his own, but I love it. I'll definitely be picking up more volumes. In fact, I already have volume 2, which has another sick cover on it. One thing about this series is that since it's relatively new and kind of under the radar, not super popular yet, the volume releases are like so far apart. Like volume 3 doesn't come out until, I want to say it's in January, and it's November 2nd as of this recording. So yeah, and this volume 2 came out October. It came out on the same day as, matter of fact, this is a nice segue into the next volume that I'm picking up. Volume 72 of Naruto. Absolutely phenomenal volume, must have, great series, very nostalgic. You all know what Naruto is. Definitely a must have. Definitely had to pick this up the day it came out. I only own volumes 1 and 72 of Naruto, but I definitely do plan on picking up volumes 2 through 71. But yeah, I definitely had to pick that up. Just Naruto looking sick right there with the Hokage cape on. And you already know what's back here, that chapter that should be in full color, but you know, whatever. Viz, why you do this? But yeah, that's all of my pickups for the month of October. I'll definitely have another bigger and better haul for the month of November. So stay tuned for that, and give this video a like, rating, thumbs up, comment. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely subscribe if you like what you see here. I'll have more great content on this channel coming for you guys really soon. I'll try to put up at least one video a week, if not more. Let me know what you guys would like to see in regards to anime, manga, and video games, what kind of content and videos you guys would like me to put out. I'll definitely try and make that happen. So yeah, if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, and this is your boy Lotus over here at the Nerd Corner. I'll catch you guys next time.